world, baby. It's me.
What's up? What up? Now you all start typing with that. Alright, welcome back to Studio Illegal. Today we are going to... okay, I know, I'm sorry. Long time no see. I'll make more videos, I promise. I gotta get these, ideas ready. I gotta set them up. I also got some projects I'm working on. So I don't want to, I really don't want to reveal everything, but there's gonna be a lot of stuff in future. So in today's video, I gotta prepare you guys for those videos that I'm gonna make in the future. I want to show you how you can use this program that's called FL Studio, how you can use it as MPC, and I'm gonna give you like insight how I make my sampled cut beats, right? Let me show you what I'm talking about. In case you don't know what MPC is, Google it, please. If you don't know any term, if there's a certain word you don't understand, please do Google it. It's gonna help you a lot. We are going to use a plugin that comes with FL Studio that's called FPC. This plugin, as you can see, has pads over here, and over here you can put your sounds. So here's what we want to do. We want to empty this plugin, empty everything, because right now it has some sounds in it. See? There are some sounds in here. So we want to empty this. This is how we do it. Right click here and select empty. And there we go, everything disappears. Now what we want to do is we want to map these pads, these 16 pads, we want to map them to our computer keyboard. If you have a piano keyboard, if you have something else, maybe you have a real MPC, you want to map it, here's how to do it. So I'm going to click this first pad, so left click it. And then over here where it says MIDI note, that's where we need to click. And after we click there, we got to click learn. And now we can press any button. See how it says MIDI note learn? Now it's actually waiting for us to press any button on our keyboard. And when we press it, so I'm going to press Q now. I press Q, there we go. Now it's basically mapped. Now if I press Q, this pad over here will play. So let's just repeat this process for every other pad. So I'm going to map this pad with the W. So click here, learn, press W. And this one with my E button. And this one with my R button. There we go. So basically you get the idea. So now go ahead and map all of these buttons however you like. And the next thing you gotta do is all of these pads over here. So after you map them, you gotta set, there's over here says cut and cut by. You gotta set that to number 0, okay? Or number 1, it's up to you, whatever you like. What this basically does, it's going to cut a sample so it doesn't overlap. I'm going to show you what I mean by this, but this is really important if you want to use this program as MPC. After you map everything, make sure you save it. This is how you save it. Left click on this button over here, go to save preset, and then name it whatever you like. I named my MPC preset, that's how it's called for me. Then click save button. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys how I actually cut my samples and how I put them in the FPC so I can play them and play something for my beat. So let me show you. I'm just going to give you like some raw example. I'm not really going to make anything super good. So I like to use SliceX, which is really nice plugin in my opinion. So this is just what I use, right? If you don't want to use it, that's up to you, man. I'm just showing you what I do. So here we have a sample. It's kind of funny, I don't know. So what I'm going to do is simply zoom in and just play the sample and start cutting it. I'm going to cut like 3 or 4 parts. There we go. I cut a couple of them. So we have 4 of these here, right? So let me just zoom in, make sure everything is good. There we go. Now this is what I like to do. I have my SliceX opened on the right side and I have my FPC on the left side. Now I basically select my chop, just double click, select it like this, and I just drag and drop it on the first pad. Then I repeat the process for every other pad. Alright? So I'm going to take like these 4, and I'll drag this one over here. So let me show you why why did I tell you guys to set cut and cut by to number 0? Check this out. If I press this button a couple of times, this pad, you are going to hear the sample is going to get louder and louder. Check this out. Oh my god, stop that. See? It should be like this. See? I'm pressing, it's not getting louder. But this one over here, oh my goodness, it's so loud. So see? That's why you need to set cut to number 0. You can set it to number 1, number 2, but just make sure both of these cut and cut by are set to same numbers. Here's how we can, for example, play these samples. We can now use our keyboard, computer keyboard, I can press Q, W, E, or R to play any of these pads like this. Alright, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open up my channel rack really quick, just make a random, really random drum beat. I'm just gonna use these sounds. Like that. And now we can open up our FPC and play something. Check this out. See? Now I'm just basically, all I'm doing is I'm just pressing these pads. Basically, I'm pressing buttons on my keyboard as I mapped these pads to, right? And I have my drum beat, and I'm just messing around. That's how you can really have fun when you make beats. So this is what we are going to use a lot in future. This is the method I love to use. So load my samples in these pads and just press them, mess around with them. Obviously, I cut them using Slice 6. There is another way you can cut your samples, which is if you use a tool that's called Edison. A lot of people like to use Edison as well, but I just find Slice 6 simpler. You know, but hey, if you like it, Edison is pretty much the same as Slice 6. You'll notice if you start using it, it's as well, you use it to cut your samples as well. It's simple, but I like this one, okay? So once again, just play drums and just mess around. So it's just up to you, man. This is so much fun for me personally, so that's why I love to use this method. You know, it's so much fun when you make sampled cut beats. So these are the chops, the cuts we did, right? Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this really helps you. Please stay tuned for more tutorials, more videos, more crazy shit from my channel. I'll make more beats, more songs. So stay tuned. Let me know if you want to see something. So I saw a couple of you guys are requesting some type beats. You want me to do like, I don't know, Dr. Dre type beat or something like that. So a lot of people, you know, I've seen some comments. It's really cool. It gives me some ideas what you guys want to see. So let me know. And finally, thank you so much for your support over these past couple of months. Thank you for liking, commenting, all that good stuff. That's it. I'm out. Peace.